to former White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer. He's also Senior Advisor, America First Action. Sean, good morning to you.
And a great dancer.
And a great dancer.
Hey, Sean, good to see you.
Thank you.
So,
good to see you guys.
America got to watch the Schiff Show. You look, the polls went south for the Democrats in some measure. It did not look that fair. Now that it proceeds to the judiciary that's filled with a bunch of brawlers, do we think it's going to be fairer?
No. Not at all. In fact, it's going to continue to go downhill. I think the president said it well yesterday. This is sort of a ridiculous sham show. You've got four people getting up there, constitutional experts pontificating. Frankly, I don't know what they have to offer this. Either there's an impeachable offense or there isn't. And what we saw in the Intelligence Committee is that there isn't. There's a lot of conjecture and speculation and heartache over what the president said and how he said it. But at the end of the day, there's still no impeachable offense. And so this is a political exercise that the Democrats are going through. And I think, to your point, Steve, they're starting to couch their bets here because they're recognizing that this is starting to boomerang against them in terms of the upcoming election.
So, Sean, yesterday they had a 6-hour prep session where they had people come in and play the role of Jim Jordan and Doug Collins. Wow. How do you prepare for two people to ask questions of somebody that's not there? I mean, what do they plan on? Are they trying to anticipate possible tactics of two people who want to ask contradictory questions?
Yeah, I mean, this goes back to this whole idea of it being a show. They recognize that people like Doug Collins and Jim Jordan are going to come in swinging and cut holes through the arguments, challenge their witnesses, and that they want to make sure that they think through all of that because the last couple episodes that they played of this show through the Intelligence Committee did not go well. And so clearly I think that Nadler and company, and probably directed by Speaker Pelosi, are trying to recognize how do we, if this is all a show, which it is, to get the American people to side with us, how do we try to blunt some of these arguments and criticisms that Jordan and Collins in particular are going to come with?
We hear a lot of criticism about, I hear at least from conservatives that say, we would love to see Melania Trump on the cover of magazines like Vogue. But instead, the media is going the opposite direction, and they're being pretty ruthless. This is what the Washington Post wrote. Melania Trump's Christmas decorations are lovely, but that coat looks ridiculous. Daily Beast writes, Melania Trump's joyless Christmas decorations are back to haunt your nightmares. What do you make of this?
Well, I'll tell you, I tweeted this at the time when I first saw that. I mean, the White House looks spectacular, as it always does. But Melania Trump looks gorgeous, as always. Mm-hmm. It's sad that you have to defend this, but if you are going to... It shows you the pettiness of the Washington Post, but also the incorrectness of it. I look at that picture and I think she's absolutely stunning, as she is every time you see her. And I think that's a pretty objectionable bipartisan view. You can dislike the president or his policies, but there's no question that the First Lady is a stunning, stunning woman and fashionista, to say the least. So to go after a coat seems so petty for the Washington Post.
House. What's wrong with the white lights?
Christmas
well, no, they actually, the article, they say, hey, we like the decorations. Yeah. And time again, the last few years, the Christmas decorations have looked outstanding. She has taken the Christmas decorations, and not just the Christmas party, but all of these things that she does, whether it's the congressional picnic or the Easter egg roll or the Halloween event that they put on. All of them are just so spectacular and beautiful. And to show that you're going to pick on someone's coat that they wore while they were showing off the decorations, which I actually think is beautiful and stunning, just shows you how petty and small the Washington Post has gotten.
It's sad because you're right. The decorations are beautiful. Sean Spicer, thank you very much for joining us from your bunker there in the D.C. area.
Thank you, Sean.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.